listen, everybody who's been following me for a couple months, I told
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's the shot from earlier as arrived at the arena. They're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. A picture-perfect afternoon in Southern California. From the beaches to downtown Los Angeles, this is Staples Center, our setting today. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Well, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Jeremy Lamb is out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Here's Lee. James, left side. Pass to Lee. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Outside Paul. Johnson with it. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
James passes to MP. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's James. That one goes in.
No one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
MP against Paul. Outside Booker. Releases. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he's been in New Orleans, I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron,
that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Now here's Paul, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Now Ayton. 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. That's short off the rim. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Webb. Hard to fault him for that one.
at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Right? Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
MP shot is off.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Paul with it. Now guarded by MP. Paul against MP. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
And the layup is good off the glass. A big decision for MP coming up this summer. Grant, he'll be fielding offers from around the league as he hits free agency.
And you know, it's strange that MP is already a free agent, a strange quirk in his contract. But he's set to capitalize on it, and he'll be a hot commodity indeed. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's MP. He had 25 points in his last game.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Booker. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Pass to Johnson. And the Suns get it back. Booker can't get it to go.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Here's Lee. MP up top. He's guarded by Paul.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Bridges down low. Davis on him. Bridges with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Back to MP. It's James on the wing. Pass to MP. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Phoenix calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. MP against Paul. Here's MP with the fadeaway. And he makes it. MP's got 7 points.
You have to admire the focus. What body control from MP to finish off the shot.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Now here's Paul. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And they kept fouling him. It only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He picked up 25 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. Once he took over, it was pretty much impossible to find a way to slow him down. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Right side, Paul. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Paul's got his second basket.
With the defense right here, they just look lazy. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. that's asking for trouble.
And C. Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough. With both of them elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats.
The kick out to Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
They have also done a great job of getting hands into passing lanes and coming away with steals in the early going.
Here's Paul. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And the vision of Paul. Is just extraordinary. An expert at finding passing lanes off the screen.
MP, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Bridges outside. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Davis.
See how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness of reading the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Bridges outside. Clock at 4. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
When all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over, and the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you know, we also are getting paid to play on the playground. And there's no technicals on the playground either, B.A., but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
And Phoenix has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Lamb against Bridges. Over Lamb. Tries again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Showing some intensity there. I like how Davis attacks the offensive glass and comes up with second chance baskets.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. MP against Booker. Here's MP. Goes back up. And that one's good. Davis has got 8 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Davis. James against Johnson. James can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
I love to see Paul bursting up the court on the break. The veteran showing some energy in transition.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Tie game in Los Angeles. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Us. We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Damian Lee out there with MP. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Here's Booker. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
DeAndre Ayton.
And he drops him first. And he makes both free throws. The Lakers shooting pretty well at 45%. MP against Paul. Here's MP. Stolen by Bridges. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Davis. Give him 8 points now. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Inside. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. It never gets old.
Johnson's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Stolen by Ayton. And he's all alone. Here's Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Lakers trail. James passes to MP. Unloads from 13. Paul with a steal. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Johnson with a bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
MP, the pass to James. Back to MP. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. MP against Paul. To the paint. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. He could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Davis on the double team. Johnson finds Booker. Now here's Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 9.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Gabriel comes in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Lee. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Passed a little. Here's Rivers. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP right side. Outside Lamb. From deep, MP. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Bridges finds Booker. Can't hit from in close.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
19-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
The Suns leading. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. The Suns clear it.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Count it. MP's got 11 points.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
MP against Booker. Here's MP. Here's Plumlee. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. He's got 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Rivers. Over Plumlee. Off the left rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. MP finds Plumlee. Outside for Lamb. On the wing, MP. He's got 11.
Just an aggressive slam by MP. He sees an opening in the defense and punishes them for it.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Little. He can't get that one to fall. Lamb with some nice D. And MP with a basket on the assist by Lamb. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter. Up top, Booker, defended by Smart. And here's Booker. 7 points in the game. One second left. The shot no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll return shortly. And now we take a listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Okay, our offense will come and go.
Lakers will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Plumlee. James comes in for Gabriel. Lamb's checked in for Smart. And MP subbed in for Westbrook. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Little in at the 3. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
Outside Booker.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's James. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Phoenix calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Johnson. And Davis with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break to tie it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Bridges against Lamb. 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Johnson. Over James. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. MP against Johnson. Back to James. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 2.
And that's a bucket Paul knows they need. And he wants to be the one to get it for him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post. MP's got 20.
That's the man in the big shot. MP keeps his cool and delivers the points they need.
Here's Booker. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. MP, the pass to Lamb. Johnson against MP. Here's James.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable. Tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
For 3, Booker. James with the rebound.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's MP. And Chris Paul clears it away. And it's Phoenix's ball. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise. Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's MP. Drives to the hoop. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Outside Booker. Good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Phoenix will get the first possession, and so they'll have the first offensive opportunity here as we begin overtime. LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP. Then there's Jeremy Lamb.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Oh, a flashy dunk from MP, showing everyone just how acrobatic he can be.
Paul against MP. Paul passes to Booker. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Davis. Pass to MP. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns trailing. Bridges misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball, gets a second chance bucket.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:46 left in OT. MP against Paul. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Paul against MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 28.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Paul, the open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Unreal. I mean, just think about it. Paul's been doing this for years, making huge shots.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right side Booker. Pass to Paul. It's good!
Tonight, Paul's all about putting up points. I mean, most of the time he's a distributor, but tonight he's going out and hitting.
MP against Paul. Here's MP. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Lee, he's checked in for the Lakers. Booker drawing the double. From deep, Johnson. Oh, nails the triple!
That's when a double team hurts a defense. I mean, when they're guarding a player, smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
From deep, MP. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
A courageous shot by MP. He just keeps his cool and drains it in.
A foul called on MP. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
MP shot is off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Devin Booker.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Oh, and it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those people.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven. Even for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
city, see the movement occurring, and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, no, they not in sync.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on they app like a number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking, she say I'm a thought I was taking, I'm ready to mingle. The f*** is you saying, let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I never say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put it out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some They new whip and it's flashy. On my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad. That's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on they app like the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a. Thought I was taking. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the trainers. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number 1 song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go. Have him with the act. Come on, the flow mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. We talking about phone on ass like the number. I told you don't play with me, we talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taking, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Yeah. Oh, we running it up.
Right now.
I know, you and I have talked a ton of times about being runner-up and just how much that stung. Do you get a little pressure off your shoulders? You feel like the monkey's off your back, and now you can focus in on what you got to do?
Yeah, it's about time. We finna go straight into the 2K League, so it's just like full circle. So hopefully this first place just gets me to where I am. I have all that off my shoulders. I had a chip on my shoulder from last year, lost a tough match in Game 3, lost on next gen. I actually want to be the first person to qualify on vote, so at least I came and made
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Portis in at the center position. And for the Lakers, the 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Lee out there with MP, and it's Lamb in at the 3. Clark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Now, here's George, following the miss by MP. Powell against MP. Portis trying to free himself. Powell, that's good.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
MP kicks to Lamb. MP outside. Powell with the steal. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Leonard. Last game, 26 points. Here's Jerome. Off target from outside. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Suns.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the 4th quarter of that game, being down as much as they were, made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
Here's Jerome after the basket by the Lakers. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. MP dishes the Lamb. MP right side. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Jerome, covered by Lamb. In the corner, Powell with it.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Down low, here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Leonard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. James finds Lee. And here is Davis. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Davis. There's the pass to MP. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jerome passes to George. Portis goes up and lays it nice and easy.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's MP. Lee outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
James against George. And it's Leonard top of the key. Driving inside. That one falls.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also...
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's MP. And it's Steele and at the two guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Suns was tremendous. He added 33 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, that he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Here's Jerome, covered by MP. Jerome, no good. Pass to Steele. Back to MP. With the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Leonard. George looking around. Over Lamb. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Lakers. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lee's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Clippers trail by 11. And the Clippers call time here. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Inside, here's Jerome. That falls. Nice feed. That time from George.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
MP kicks to lead. MP outside. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jerome. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Boy, great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Jerome. Cans it from short range. Jerome's got his second basket of the night.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Outside Portis. He dishes it to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Davis with the double team. Powell, the pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Gabriel's checked in, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Leonard.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
And a wide open look for MP. And again, it's the Lakers.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Man passes to Leonard. Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Lakers leading by 9. MP outside. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. And they recover it. Tries again. Misses off the left iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Feeds to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Portis in its center. And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
George against LeBron. Fires for three. Jerome, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
MP with it. Picked up by Portis. And MP throws it down hard.
Woohoo! Wow! MP getting nasty. Actually filthy with that dunk. Wow.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. Good. Leonard's got 8.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
MP finds James. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 12.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside Leonard. The pass to Powell. Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps. And those are handles you got to work years on to develop. MB's got some circus moves in his pocket.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 24 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Lee. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Back to Powell. Here's Jerome. And the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Can't hit that one. Leonard, the pass to Jerome. That one good for 2. Jerome's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Here's MP. Trying to get open as Davis. MP, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And George kicks to Powell. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And the Lakers call time here. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand? A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. MP against Kennard. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. MP out there with Lee, and it's Lamb at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
MP dishes to LeBron, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clippers trail by 12. It's Powell on the wing. Off with the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Kennard. The jump hook, and it's Leonard missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, getting in the way of possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That's tipped. Bounce pass from Pirtle. Portis, the pass to Jerome. And good that time.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
MP up top. Outside, Lamb. MP with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Jerome. Into the lane. The second effort. And the layup is up and in. Jerome's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
To the inside, Davis. No good on that one. Great D that time from Portis. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jerome. And it's Davis at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lamb against Leonard. Takes it inside. He kicks it to Powell. Passes it to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Jerome. No good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Trying to get open is Davis. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Shoots from 8. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 12. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the tenacity from MP against stiff defense there, drawing a good foul and getting the shot to go.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that
has converged to give players a significant amount of power, and not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
To the middle, here's Jerome to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
MP passes to LeBron. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Lee. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
On this marathon, but I'm still rowdy. Keep me a in my pocket when I be out sliding through Cali. I'm a 5-star, I'm in a 4-star tennis. I tell little baby she water. These plays, give me these racks, give me these diamond rings. Living like that. You wanna send me when you ain't in the problems I lived. Diving in the rough, was cut from all the pressure on me. I learned to boss up, don't talk much, I be getting it in. And I ain't mad at those that ain't believing. You could watch me ride, rising higher than I ever been. Why would I come down if I'm above the rim? I've been adding up this paper, I've been losing some friends. So, got a man, she risk it off of the band. We had a dream, but I did it on my own. Drew my plans up, took the show on the road. They can't stand me, that's why they fall. Stamina, running laps on this marathon.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
Talk your talk, man.
How good does this feel to come out here and finally win that $200,000?
it's no words to describe it right now. That's $200K in my pocket at the end of the day that I get to spend with my family, my brothers, everybody. But it's just, it feels just good. Like, you won. You finally won. Like, it's over. I don't got to worry about nothing anymore, like, except for next year and just locking in for the 2K League. So, honestly, I feel good.
Are you looking forward to next year?
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And Allie, take it away.
From the outset, Coach Vogel has had a consistent message for these Lakers. Anthony Davis said, quote, he's a defensive coach and he wants us to have a defensive mindset. Vogel said, quote, that's as powerful of a weapon as there is. Powerful as in superstar. If you have an elite defense, that can be your third.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Seth Curry, Edwards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Jeremy Lamb is out.
Here we go.
Out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Now here's MP. Tightly guarded. Fast break, Brooklyn. The pull-up. Here's Curry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for the Lakers, MP.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, before MP made it to the league, we all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Mays. And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Lee. Back to MP. Throws it up high. And slam. By James.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Durant against Lamb. The kick out, Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Curry's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said,
oh, wow!
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Durant. Here's Mays. Now Curry. Give him 8 points now. And that one's good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Brooklyn. Left side Curry. Back to Edwards. Pass to Mays. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. On the wing, Durant. Fires for 3. James with the rebound.
couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's MP, plenty of space. Again, the Lakers score.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Here's Mays, covered by MP. The three, Durant knocks down the long J.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
MP left side. James right side. Pass to Lee. The three. Rebound Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got 8 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Outside Curry. Edwards finds Durant. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Mays. Lamb grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. Here's MP. Pass to Lee. It's picked off. Here's Mays. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Durant. Lets it go from the wing. And he connects with a jumper. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Time called here, Los Angeles.
Now is the lineup for the Nets.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. Back to Harris. Outside Edwards. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Sharp. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Joe Harris.
And here's MP. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Clippers.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's MP. That's the Laker 5.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 33 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. Yeah, what else is new? Once again, he left the defense grasping for answers.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to James. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron, from that range, put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Lee, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis against Harris. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From 17. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Curry with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Curry passes to Edwards. Here's Sharp. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
And Davis slams it home.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Edwards. The 3, here's Harris. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 11.
Well, after a less than... stellar start in the first quarter. You like to see that shot go down.
MP drives in. And MP throws it down hard.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Curry. Here's Sharp. Check by Davis. Outside Edwards. Here's Claxton. On the wing, Curry. He's got 16. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the Nets making a change here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Outside for Lamb. MP outside. To the middle. Pass to Lee. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And Davis with the basket on the assist by MP. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Down low. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Gabriel, he's checked in for LeBron. Smart comes in for Lamb. And it's Russell Westbrook in for MP. And a change for the Nets. Iguodala's checked in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Seth Curry really making an impact here today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Sharp in at the center position.
LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
MP no good. The Nets with a lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Outside Durant. Here's Mays. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He has 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
James, left side. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the paint. Davis. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Pass to Curry. Here's Mays. Shot from 12. The shot that time not on target. Now the Lakers take it the other way.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and cap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
They get it back. Lamb for 3. That shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Going inside, Mays with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 9. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. MP, the pass to Lamb. MP outside. Pass to Lee. Here's MP. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Cunning dribble move by MP. Throwing off the defender and getting himself a shot.
Here's Sharp. Check by Davis. Davis on the double team. And here's Edwards outside. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Good. He's got 11.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Nets making a change here. The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. And the Nets with possession here. To the inside. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Boy, you love the willingness.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Pass to Durant. Here's Sharp. And it's blocked by Davis.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Lakers have possession. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. They've got MP. Jeremy Lamb is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Davis in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Here's MP. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. MP's got 22 points. Up top, Curry. Checked by Davis. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, we know this. Seth Curry has a variety of ways to score, and right now, every weapon in the arsenal is working.
Here's MP, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first one falls. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Durant's shot is off.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 16 in the second half.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Stolen. Inside. Curry, no good. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
If MP's got a chance to do some damage at the rim, you better believe he's going to take it. He's not a guy who just plays it cool.
Pass to Durant. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Outside for Lamb. Back to MP. And here's Davis. Clock at 6. MP, the pass to Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
MP, the pass to James. MP up top. Pass to Lee. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. That one falls. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Here's Mays, covered by MP, and here's Durant. Over Lamb. Durant's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. MP right side. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
Here's Durant. To the middle. Tipped. Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Lets it fly. Durant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet, Davis misses. Brooklyn has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Step back shot. Davis with the defensive effort.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
MP outside. Driving to the basket, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And just great instincts from MP out there, utilizing the pump fake to get the better of the defender.
And both free throws good for MP.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Los Angeles foul. MP.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Pulls up. Davis, the pass to MP. Here's the 3. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And these are the moments that MP lives for. Talk about coming up in the clutch.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Timeout called. The Lakers. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.